Should we take a shot of whiskey to spice it up? Okay.
Freaking shot of whiskey, mate. This spice up your day.
Something about whiskey that just burns. I don't have that acquired. Sip a glass of whiskey. So you're gonna superset buys and tries. The reason for that is you want to take advantage of as long of a rest time as possible. And if you do straight sets and you want to rest, let's say 5 minutes, because I think that that's ideal for this type of workout, then you're just gonna be sitting around for 5 minutes doing jack diddly. So you may as well superset, so you can go back and forth, so one muscle can rest while the other muscle's working. Bunch of warm-up sets. Start with triceps. I'm trying to push like relatively heavy weight in the 10 to 15 rep range to failure. I'm using a bit more of a controlled tempo. In the past, I'd use more explosive, but we're sort of experimenting at the moment with slower, more control. Push to failure, and then rest like 3 minutes, and then do the standing barbell curls that you can see here, and then rest, push all the way to failure, and then rest another 3 minutes, and that's one round. And the second round, I get back to triceps. They've had 3 minutes of rest, and then, you know, let's say it takes 30 seconds to do the set of biceps, another 3 minutes of rest. So that's a total of 6 to 7 minutes of rest. So you're coming pretty close to full recovery. So in the second set of triceps, I'm going to be able to execute the lift close to my maximum output if I was fresh. And I found this to be a really solid structure for leading to muscle growth and encouraging progressive overload. Keeping the movements the same, at least for a month at a time or 2 months at a time. Like in my Build Massive Arms course, you go through the different stages and you kind of stick with a certain style of training or a structure for like a month or 2 months, and then it changes. This allows you to track the weight and the reps that you're doing, and every session try to beat your last session. I'm not going to do it every time, but if you consistently go into it with that approach, you will eventually be able to up the reps and then add more weight, let the reps fall back down, and then go in with the new weight and try to add a 1 rep each time and repeat this process over and over. And I think the long rest time paired with maximum intensity levels and then consistency, never missing sessions, is a really effective combination that's going to lead to the majority of your growth, in my opinion, from what I've seen. It's really not that much more complicated than that. I mean, there is some nuance and some slight details and things to be included, but if you structure your workouts like this and do, what did I do yesterday? I did 6 rounds of it, something like that. I think at least 4 rounds. You could do up to 10 rounds. Or more. You could push a little more, but you're starting to get into like the crazy volume range that, generally speaking, I would say like 4 to 10 rounds. Still not going to take that long because you're supersetting everything and you're progressing your strength. You're pushing with high intensity. I've just seen this combination of training to be probably the most effective way to train. Doesn't mean it's the only way, and if you're familiar with my take on the channel here, you'll know that I like to take multiple approaches. In the previous upload, the arm workout's completely different. It's all about pump. I think multiple different training ideologies and modalities can be effective. And one of the limiting factors for a lot of people is the tendency to want to marry yourself to one ideology, one way of training. And then you limit your ability to keep your mind open and experiment with different things and continue to adapt and progress your training. So that's what the workout looked like. It's very simple, 2 exercises, 6 rounds of the superset, longer rest, high intensity, bing, bang, boom. That's it. And if you're not training, if you haven't tried using a more extended rest time in a superset structure, I highly recommend you try it. And it should at least be part of your workout, where you do some workouts like that, or you do the first half of your workout this way. However you want to set it up, those are both good ways to go. I've seen it to be immensely impactful in allowing me to build more muscle over time. So I hope that helps you. Hit subscribe if you like the videos. If you want more advice and guidance on arm training, you want a specific program, I've got everything that I know about arm training condensed down to a course on my site for $15 a month. It's the number one, self-proclaimed number one resource on the internet for arm growth. I don't know, man. I think it's good. I'm proud of it. I think it's a good product. It took me a long time to land on something that I'm truly proud to sell. And this I am. I think it's very valuable. I think anybody who's interested in arm growth, it will definitely help you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.